Alright, so welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing this. It's very functional for a hat. This is the Boruit V20. This thing is actually pretty awesome. It's super compact. Like, I have a vape, so just a size comparison, this is like a normal sized disposable vape, and this thing, it's tiny, and yeah, packed full of features too. So what you'll get in the box, this is the box, by the way, 1,000 lumens, and if you believe it, you can believe it, but I think it's 1,000 for sure. So in the box you're going to get a couple of diffusers to just slide over the light here, and you can turn it on and it'll diffuse. And so you get a white one and an orange one if for whatever reason you need orange diffused light. So that's pretty cool that they include that. You also get, of course, an instruction manual with literally everything on how to operate it. But I'm actually going to use my email as a note from Boruit themselves. They gave me the whole rundown on how to operate the flashlight, so I'll use that rather than the instructions because it seemed more clear in the email. But you also get a Type-C charging cable, which is going to plug in right here on this little flap. You get a keychain. Of course, that's up to you if you want to use the keychain or not. And you also get a lanyard. It's pretty small, but I mean, honestly, it's like perfect for the wrist. So you really can't go wrong with that. So I'm going to package this stuff back in here. Just to keep it all together. And the diffusers. Personally, I don't use the diffusers just because I haven't really found a need for them. But again, it's up to you and your use case whether you need the diffusers or not. So yeah. Give me 1 second and I'm going to move the camera so that I can go through the email so we can operate this thing. So, alright, so I've got the email here pulled up. Super easy to operate. And I'm gonna just kind of angle it this way so that you can see it in action. So, to turn on the regular flashlight, you've got two buttons here. This is for the side lights here, and also for the red lights on the main light. But so all of your regular flashlight modes are going to be through this button here with the power symbol on it. So to start, you're going to take that button and you're going to double click it like so. And a single press will cycle through the modes. So 1, 2, okay. And we'll start back here. This is basically the moonlight. Then you've got low. Wait, I think this is technically medium. So that would be low or moonlight. This is medium. This is high. And this is turbo. So this is the 1000 lumens turbo. And you can actually hear some electronic whine in this thing. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up. But you can hear it. And then again, back to moonlight. So, to turn it off, long press. Really intuitive once you get used to it. It's a lot of button clicks to remember, but it's not bad. And it has a memory function, so whatever light setting you had it on when you turn it off, when you double click, it'll go back to that setting. So, next we'll do the side lights. So, again, this is the side lights button, the one with the lightning bolt. And same thing, you're going to double click it. And you're going to start cycling through your side lights. So this is the red and blue flashing one, obviously, if that wasn't obvious enough to you. And these lights combined actually have a little bit of UV light to them, because if you let them run long enough, you'll notice that the thing starts to glow. And same thing, you just single press to cycle through, so that's going to be your white. This is UV, so it kind of makes things glow. However, this is a real UV light, and I'm going to get back to that in a second. But this does kind of make things glow. It's not near bright enough or near the wavelength to really make something glow, but it is UV. It's not strong UV, and it's probably not the same wavelength as this. Like this is 395 nanometers. This will cure UV resin. This, I'm pretty sure, will not. Like, this isn't even warm. So, next we've got green, red, blue, and then red flashing, and then red and blue flashing. And again, long press to turn off. Okay, and then we have these two here in the center. Those are the red lights. So you're going to triple click the lightning bolt button. The same one that controls the side lights. Triple click that. And you get your red light. So, that's pretty cool. And then long press to turn off. So, it's pretty easy. From what I've tested so far, the battery life seems to be pretty good. Obviously, if you use your, turbo mode a lot, it's gonna kind of run down pretty quick. But I recommend just using medium, like medium light for just like simple everyday use, like how I had it on my head, how I had it on my hat. That medium light is perfect. Heck, even low light is perfect. It's not super bright. So we'll get back to this UV light now. That is a UV light. And as you can see, it really makes this thing glow. Why? Because it's actual UV. And this thing will glow pretty bright. And you can actually see the phosphors in, well, you can't really see it. If I angle it just right, in the green and red, you can see the phosphors of the LEDs reacting with the UV light. But you can make this thing glow pretty good. As you can see, it looks like uranium glass kind of. This also has another feature, which I'm saving that for last because it's kind of loud and it's going to be very brief. But it has a what do you call it? Like a panic alarm built in. I think it's 110 decibels if I remember correctly. It says it in the manual. You're going to hold down on the side light button, the one with the lightning bolt, as you can see, and this is what happens. So, I didn't want to do it too long, but yeah, pretty simple, pretty great light. We'll do some low light testing. I actually go back to my main job tomorrow, and I have the perfect room to test this in. It's called the dark room. Sorry about that. Timer went off and screwed up the recording. Anyways, it's called the dark room, and there's a reason it's called the dark room. There is one light in that room, and it's a very large concrete room, so that one light does not light it up at all. So this is perfect for that room, and we will be doing some testing in there with this. So anyways, stay tuned for the darkness tests, and after that we'll wrap up the video. So again, thanks for coming along for the Boruit V20 EDC flashlight. This thing's pretty cool, so stay tuned for the dark stuff. Alright, so as promised, this is the dark room, and we're going to test out this light. And if you'll notice, it's glowing because I was outside. So first we're going to start with the moonlight. So again, double click. Not too bad. Let's see. Pretty good distance. Alright, so that's the lowest setting. Now we're going to go to the medium. Well, that's pretty bright. Then we go to high. Oh, that's, wow. You can see everything really well. And I think this is turbo next. Yes. So turbo is the 1000 lumens. And I mean, wow. It's a really big difference in here when you can actually see. I mean, just look at all the bikes. You can see all the reflectors going. And again, that's why it's called the dark room. There's one light. So we're gonna go back to low. Turn that off. And I mean, the camera picks up more light than your eyes would, but in reality, from here, I can barely see those buckets over there. But the camera picks it up even better. So now we're gonna do the red. So triple click on the lightning bolt. All right. And now we have a red spotlight, which is supposed to be easier on the eyes. I don't know how true that is. I mean, yeah, it seems to work pretty well. But okay, so I'm gonna switch the camera around and we're gonna try the side lights. So, one sec. All right, so now we're going to try these side lights and see how they look in here. So, lightning bolt, you're gonna hold down and then double click the lightning for, wow, it's pretty bright for the side lights. I mean, looks pretty bright. So that's the white, and you know, it's a pretty good thing. Let me switch the camera around again so you can see. Okay, so, you know, it's not super bright, but if you were just needing like a little bit of light, you could see. So this is the UV. Yeah, you're not really gonna illuminate much with that, just being honest, but it's not too bad. And then you got the green. It's pretty bright. The red, the blue. The blue looks pretty cool. Flashing red. And then we're back to the police light ones, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, that is the Boruit EDC flashlight. So, all right, so apologies for the news in the background, but this is my final thoughts on the Boruit V20 EDC flashlight. Honestly, for what you're getting, $30 to $35 is not bad. This thing is packed full of features and it's super bright. So, yeah, I mean, this thing is really cool. It's super compact. It clips to a hat really well. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, yeah, there's other flashlights that are brighter out there, but there's not many really bright flashlights in this form factor. Matter of fact, I'd be curious to try their next version, whatever that may be. But yeah, this thing is worth it. It's super cool. The case glows. I mean, yeah, you've seen all the features. Go get you one of these things. There'll be a link to it in the description below. But yeah, that is it for the Boruit V20. This thing is awesome. So, thanks for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment and like the video, and I will do more like this. So, yeah, thanks for watching.